Hi, today I want to show you how you can add native functionality to your web application that you built inside of Toddle using Despia. So let's get right started with that. So right now I just have a simple interface that I built inside of Toddle that is just a photo of Marcus as a button, and I want to make Face ID with some callback happening when the user clicks on that button in the mobile application. Now, to get that working, I want to go on that click event on this button, and I want to make sure actually that I have the Despia package installed. This is when you will get access to all those things inside of here under the Despia package. If you don't have the Despia package installed yet, you want to go on that package symbol here, and you want to type in Despia. This will give you the Despia package for Toddle. And make sure to always update that, so you always get new exciting stuff coming all the time when we do updates. But let's go back to the button. On click of this, I want to run Face ID, for example, right? So I add Despia biometric authentication. We can also search for that in here because we have a lot. So we do biometric authentication. Now I do have my callback. I have on failure, on success, on unavailable. Now on success, for example, I want to show an alert, so I can do Despia alert dialog saying success. This is all native functionality we're right now building inside of our web application. And then I do on failure, and I'm going to say, I'm going to add a dialog. For example, I'm adding the alert dialog in here, and I'm going to say failure. It's a simple application, but this will illustrate that you can build native functionality inside of your application. Super simple. So that's it. And then we just go to Despia here. And now let me close the thing. We have already the official Vacas app. Here you go. Let's close Xcode because I already had the old version. Let's delete that real quick. And now I'm going to export the project for iOS. It works the same with Android. It's just because, I'm on a Mac computer, so it's just easier to show that, but it's the same for iOS or Android. So now I built the iOS app, and it's going to take a little bit, and I got everything now beautifully set up, and then we'll be able to test this feature. So let's wait a little bit, and then you can also publish this to Xcode and also test it on your iPhone. I can actually show you that as well. So we'll do that after this. So what we can simply do now is we just, open this zip file, and we'll open the folder. We want to make sure that we have Xcode installed on our computer. And then we open the Xcode workspace file. We'll trust and open. Now we got the file here. We need to change the target to be app. It's just changed because I have something already with that file name, with that folder name. It's going to mess that up. You always want to make sure the target is app. And then I can build this, and then we'll see, what this build will create. So we now, that simulator looks slightly formatted. Let's kill that, and let's run this again. Here you go. Now that one looks better. Here you go. And now we will update the Vacas app here. And now the first one, it always loads a little bit longer in Xcode just because it does the initial boot. But we'll wait a little bit, and then the app will actually load. Here you go. Now we got the splash screen, and we got the Vacas app. If I click on here, it's going to give the prompt to authenticate. Now on the simulator, you won't have Face ID. So in this example, if I type any code in here and return, it's going to trigger the success event, which is all native iOS, Swift/Java logic if you were to do this in Android. But if I click on here and, for example, click on SK, or I think I can, here you go, then I would trigger the failure. So if I put any code, enter, I will trigger success. Now, of course, on the real device, it doesn't let you enter any code. It's going to only, give success if it's your face, if it's your fingerprint, if it's your device code to unlock. In the simulator, it's a little bit easier because it's made for testing. I can do any in here. It will get success. And then if I click that, it's going to, I think it's if I click shift, if I click return here, it's going to say failure. That's how we test it. Now we can also get this on the App Store, and we can test it using TestFlight. So for that, I already have everything set up. If you want to make sure how to set that up, with the Apple publishing, I would highly suggest you to watch the video that I made, the exactly one before this, but I'm just going to now publish it to the App Store. This will actually take up to 3 minutes, and because I'm already set up with test flight, I will be able to then test this on my device. So now let's actually go and see if I have this available on test flight. It will take up to 3 minutes, but we'll see if something will come. It will come, but we'll just wait a little bit. I'll probably make a cut, and then we'll see each other right after this. So 2 minutes later, it's now on test flight available on my private app store. So I click on Apple's email. I'm going to get forwarded to test flight. I click on install. It's installing the application now on test flight, and I'll be able to test this on my iPhone, and I'll be even able to distribute this to unlimited beta testers using a public test link before I then put it on the App Store. So I open that app. It'll, it's a real native app. Oh, let's actually turn off the background camera here. Can I do that? I don't think I can actually. Let's see. I don't think I can do, let's see. Can I do camera? No, I can't. Okay, so I gotta be a little bit like this. I'm going to allow all of that. Thanks for downloading. I click on Vacus, and I'm going to allow Face ID in this application. And now it's going to try to scan my face, right? And it's going to say, just cancel. And now it's saying, as you can see, it's saying failed because it canceled it, right? And then if I click on here again, and it's trying to scan my face with Face ID, and it doesn't work, I try again, and I try again, it doesn't work, right? I try again, and I put a wrong code in here, I cancel, or I put too many codes because I don't want my iPhone to get locked right now, so we'll cancel this. And then we see, and then we see failed. So now if I go on OK, click on here, put my face in here, immediately after validation of my face, we get success. We built this logic 100% in Toddle, 100% no-code. It uses the native bioauthentication SDK, validating that with data that is on the device, locally stored for security reasons. So you do have now a native mobile app built using Toddle and Despia, and you can distribute it to the App Store. It's going to use native device functionalities for those validation. So that's how easy it is. That's how easy you can use functionality from the Despia package inside of your Despia mobile application if you use it with Toddle or any other web technology. If you have any questions, please let me know. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate that, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. Bye.